This time, I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. We begin with our pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Present.
Bradford. Present. Wolford.
Present.
Nichols. Here. Sanders.
Present.
Wagner.
Present.
All present, we do have a quorum. Before we get to the public comments and questions tonight, I just would like to acknowledge a new member of my administration. Her name is Ms. Marcella Jackson. She will serve as my executive assistant, and I would like Ms. Jackson to stand, please. Ms. Jackson, if you have any comments, anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I would just like to say to Mayor McCall and to all the members of the trustee board here, and particularly to all their residents, I look forward to serving the Cahokia community. I'm so sorry, the Caseyville community. And I stand for community. I stand for accountability. I stand for hard work, and I stand for just making Cahokia, continue to make Cahokia better place to live and to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson. Now we have public comments and questions. We have a few here tonight, and we will go ahead and begin with the question from Ms. Jessica McCullough. Ms. McCullough.
Where's the $40,000 that was missing in action from the water and sewer that Trustee Nichols pointed out last time? Was there a mistake? And were you wrong?
Thank you, Mr. McCullough, for your question. In regards to the, this here says missing funds of for $40,000. There were no missing funds of $40,000. Actually, it was a typo, a mistake here made. It combined 2-3 months of actual monthly pay on that, and so there was a mistake on that, and so we apologize for the error.
Okay.
Next, we have a question here from Mrs. Joy Fuller. Mrs. Fuller?
Joy's not here.
Okay. Moving on, we have a question from Mrs.
Linda wanted to ask that question.
Excuse me?
Linda wanted to ask that question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
For the past 3 years, Parks Paranormal has developed a Halloween program and haunted house for the citizens, which brought in an income for the village. Last year, it brought in more than $3,000, and it was highly successful. We've heard a lot of comments about it. Each year, the attendance and income has increased, and it's a safe way for the children in the village of Cahokia to spend their Halloween night. When approached with the request, the Parks Paranormal Group was denied this year. The citizens would like to reconsider this event in the best interest of the children.
Thank you. In regards to Parks Paranormal, I myself have never been contacted personally from the corporation or the business, but I do welcome any business or recreation that want to come here for the kids and help that out. I do welcome them, and so if I can get in touch with them or if they want to reach me, they feel free, and we can try to work something out, definitely. Next, we have a question from Ms. Susie Waller.
Hi. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, the previous mayor had a campaign to help keep Cahokia beautiful, where, you know, he got businesses to sponsor, put signs all around, went to schools, talked to the kids, had color got people together in their neighborhoods to do that. Would you consider bringing that campaign back?
To simply answer your question, Mr. Walker, absolutely. I believe that Mayor King hit it dead on the head when he brought that beautification campaign out. Because one thing about it, if you are to attract any business or even any potential homeowners to your community, the first thing that a person looks at is the community. And if it's clean, is it beautiful? Do they have activities and recreation for the children? And so I think that this is something that we definitely need to bring back. We need to implement it because a lot of our neighborhoods, as we all know, could use a little beautification. So I do agree with that, and that's something that I want to look into. Thank you. Next, we have a comment from Mrs. Christina Walker.
August 30th, 2015, your office accepted a certified mail letter from the board members of the Cahokia Community Basket requesting that their property be released, which also included articles of incorporation proving that the board members have complete control over the director and these donated items. When can we have access to the buildings to retrieve our property?
Thank you, Mrs. Walker, for your comment. In regards to the certified letter, I have reviewed the material and currently looking at it all the way through. And one thing about it, if there are any items that definitely belong to the respective individuals, they are and will be given back to those individuals. And so I look to get with you here shortly about the issue, and if those items are yours, you will receive those items back.
Okay, so when can we expect to hear from you?
Within the next week. Thank you. Next, we have a comment here from Mr. Williams.
Either you or Chief of Police can answer this one, please. On 6/23/15, I was arrested for a disorderly conduct right here in this boardroom. I was jailed for 2 hours. I had to pay a $120 fine to get out. Now, Trevon Tompkins had 2 disorderly conduct charges thrown on him on 9/8/15 right outside here. He left when the police officer was trying to stop him. They ended up serving him his citations. He did no jail time, he was not held, and he had no bond he had to pay. So what's the difference?
Thank you for your comment, Mr. Williams. In regards to your situation, I really, I'm sorry that with your experience or the experience that you had with the law enforcement. As it relates to another individual, that is a police matter, and I am not at liberty to discuss those cases. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Next, I have a comment from Ms. Donna Ayers.
Donna can't be here, I'd like to ask you a question.
Mr. Holtz.
Yeah, why can't we get more detailed descriptions of the ordinances before they're voted on? I know the previous administration had either himself or the lawyer explain sort of a synopsis of what the ordinance was about.
Thank you, Mr. Holtz.
Can I answer this one?
Sure.
You can come to our office at any time between noon and 5 o'clock on the day of the meeting.
Sure, none of us do.
What-
We all work, that's kind of hard to do.
Then, send somebody in your replacement. I don't know what to say.
Well, Mr.
We're open from 7 o'clock in the morning, or 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening, except on Fridays, we're closed at 4:30.
Well, couldn't they be described in the agenda? Like, couldn't you put a paragraph of what it is in the agenda?
Well, Mrs. Deers, one thing is for sure, my administration, we strive to ensure full transparency and that everything is explained to the T. However, I do realize that some items people may not understand or may not be familiar with, especially those that are a little new to municipal government. And for those issues, anyone could feel free or call in or even send a fax as to any further explanation on any of these items for the agenda. Thank you. Okay.
We no longer take comments from the
That
board.
is it? Okay, we're gonna now move on.
I haven't been here for 4 years. There's no more free
Public
speech?
comments
No.
to the minutes. This time I need a motion to approve, motion and a second for minutes, approval of the minutes of the board meeting on September the 8th, 2015.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Sanders, second by trustee Radford. Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Wolford.
Yes.
Nichols.
Yes.
Sanders.
Yes.
Ware.
Yes.
All in favor, minutes approved. Next, we have payroll and accounts payable. This time, I need a motion and a second for approval, please.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Ware, second by trustee Pearson. Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Wolford.
Yes.
Nichols.
Yes.
Sanders.
Yes.
Ware.
Yes.
All in favor, approved. Next, we have, Chief, do you have any reports tonight? Okay, thank you, Chief. No report from our village attorney, no unfinished business. We do have new business here. We have resolution 15-1045, a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with the Cathedral Worship Center. Basically what this is, resolution both A and B. There is some playground equipment that is currently at Pittman School that has just been sitting and no one is using it. And I was approached by two churches in our village, if they could be donated that equipment. And I figured that there's no better place to donate the equipment to a church. And so we have contract with them that the village is not liable after they receive the equipment. And so this is what these two resolutions are for. At this time, I need a motion and a second for approval of resolution 15-1045.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Sanders, second by trustee Pearson. Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Wolford.
Yes.
Nichols.
Yes.
Sanders.
Yes.
Ware.
Yes.
All in favor, resolution approved. Next, we have resolution 15-1046, a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with the New Vision World Ministry. This time, I need a motion and a second for approval, please. Motion by trustee Bradford, second by trustee Wolford. Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Wolford.
Yes.
Nichols.
Yes.
Sanders.
Yes.
Ware.
Yes.
All in favor, resolution approved. We have no business licenses today and also no need for executive session. Now we're going to go ahead and I need a motion and a second for adjournment. The time now is 7:12. Motion by trustee Pearson, second by
I'll second.
trustee Bradford. Roll call, please.
Pearson.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Wolford. Nichols.
Yes.
Sanders.
Yes.
Ware.
Yes.
All in favor, meeting adjourned. Thank you.